you ready to hear today's new topic? Before moving to our class, let me ask you something. Have you ever got any precious gift in your life? Yes, is it? Sometimes in your birthdays or in any other occasions, your parents or any others may give you precious gifts. How you will be protecting such gifts? Sometimes you will be keeping that in any places which is very secret. You only will be knowing that, is it? Or you will be keeping that in lockers, etc. I would like to ask you one more question. Have you ever imagined a life without your eyes? You can't, is it? How about it without your ears? No. Without your nose? Can you imagine a life without your tongue and your skin? No, is it? So you know that these all are very important and essential organs which you need to live. Is it? These five are the sense organs which a human being had got. Which are they? It is our eyes, nose, ears, tongue and our skin. This you may have already studied in the last class. I had just brushed up it. That's all. Today in our class we are going to study about one such precious gift or sense organ which you got. It is about our eyes. Okay. Now I will be dividing this class into few groups. Each bench can be considered as one group. So we will be getting totally 5 groups. Now you discuss among yourself and find out that what all are the protective measures which your eyes has got for its protection. You have told me that eyes is very important. Eyes is such a precious gift you got. So I should also have some protective parts, is it? So look to yourself, you will be getting that. So you find out and note down what are the different protective parts your eyes have got. For this activity, I will give you 2 minutes time. Okay, start. Okay, dear children, time up. I think you may have written it. Yes, can I get the answers from you? Okay. You some had told me eyelashes. Then some had told me eyebrows. Next, others had told me that eyelids. Okay, listen here carefully, children. There are about 5 parts which is being present in our eyes or around our eyes which helps for its protection. We can study that one by one. First one is eye socket. And the second one is eye muscles. And the third one is eyelids. And the fourth one is eyelashes. Fifth one is eyebrows. Okay, dear children, look at here. These are the 5 different parts which is being present around or inside our eyes which helps in its protection. First one is eye socket. Eye socket means it's a small depression in our skull. We know that our eyes has been located in our skull region only. When we touch here, we can see a small depression here where our eyeball is being located. This depression is known as to be as the eye socket. Okay, is it clear for all? And the second part is eye muscles. External eye muscles means these muscles helps in fixing our eyeball to the orbit. Okay, so the second part is eye muscles and the third part is eyelids. Which are our eyelids? The small fold of skin which which is being present above our eyes is known as eyelids. So first part is eye socket, second part is eye muscles, and the third part is eyelids, and the fourth part is eyelashes. So eyelashes and these eyebrows are the fifth part. Eyebrows are just small hair-like structures, which is our eyelashes. These small hair-like structures just above our eyes is our eyelashes. Eyebrows means above, we can see here eyebrows. So these are the 5 different parts which helps in the protection of our eyes. So which are they? Tell with me once more. First one is eye socket, second one is eye muscles, third one is eyelids, and the fourth one is eyelashes, and the fifth one is eyebrows. Is this much clear for all? Okay. Now we are going to study about some more detailing about our eyes. That is, before that I will show you one thing. Look at this, everybody listen here, look at this. This is a small structure of our eyes. Okay. Now we are going to study about different parts or layers of our eyes. We know that our eyes is, what's the shape of our eyes? It's like a ball-like structure, and it consists of 3 layers. So we can divide our eye layers into 3, that is okay. So the first layer or the outermost layer of our eyes is known as to be as sclera. Okay, so which is the first and outermost layer of our eyes? It is sclera. Look at here. In this you can see, when I kept it in a sidewise direction, you can see that this outermost layer, it is known as to be as the sclera layer of our eyes. And when we move to the middle layer, this middle layer is known as to be as the choroid layer of our eyes. And finally, when we move to the innermost region, this third layer is known as to be as the retina layer of our eyes. Okay, is this clear for all? So our eyes consists of mainly 3 layers. The outermost layer is known as to be as the sclera layer, and when we move to the middle region, we can see the choroid layer, and when we move to the innermost region, that is here, we can see the retina layer. Okay. Now this sclera layer again consists of 2 parts. That is, first one is, so I told you the sclera layer again consists of 2 parts. In that first one is cornea. Again you look at this structure. Here you can see a white colored layer, and it is the outermost which is being projected to outside. This layer is known as to be as the cornea layer. This cornea layer, what's the use of it, you know? It mainly helps in the refraction of our light from outside to inside our eyes. The light rays which is being coming from our surroundings are being touched by this cornea layer, and after that it is being moved to inner part of our eyes. Is this clear for all? Okay. Now this I had told you sclera consists of 2 layers. First one is cornea and second one is conjunctiva. Conjunctiva means it is also this outer layer of our eyes which helps in the protection other than this cornea. I had told you cornea is being projected to outside. our eyes we can see that the outer white region which is being projected to outside is known as to be as the cornea. So other layers are being protected with the help of conjunctiva. And now we are moving to the next region, that is choroid. So in our eyes we can see three layers. First one is sclera, second one is choroid, and the third one is retina. Then sclera consists of cornea and conjunctiva. Now when we are moving to this choroid region, we can see it also consists of two parts. They are iris and next one is pupil. Okay, iris and pupil. Now again look at here. In this structure, we can see that iris is this outer region. Sometimes black region we can see, no? That darker side, this is known as to be as the iris region. And this iris region, how it got its color means due to the presence of the pigment which is known as melanin. So melanin pigment, sometimes in some people you may have seen, they have brown colored iris. Sometimes they have light green colored iris, and sometimes they have black colored iris. Okay, this color variation is given due to the pigment which is known as melanin. Don't forget this term. The pigment name is melanin. Okay, this is iris. And next layer I had told you, it is pupil. And inside this iris, if you look here carefully, you can see that a small hole-like depression, that is a small other colored area is there. It is known as to be as the pupil. This pupil helps in the regulation of our light through our eyes. When a large amount of light is being passed to our eyes, this pupil will be reduced and it will be regulating the entry of light into eyes. And when small amount of light is being passed means this pupil size will be increasing, and it helps in the allowance of large amount of light to our eyes. Is this clear for all? Okay. And the final layer of our eyes is retina. This retina layer also consists of two parts. They are, first one is yellow spot and the second one is blind spot. So first region is yellow spot, next one is blind spot. Okay. So now we have moved to the final layer. It is our retina layer. This retina layer consists of two parts I had told you. One is yellow spot and blind spot. Why the name differs means yellow spot is the region which consists of large amount of photoreceptors. Photoreceptors means they are cells which helps our eyes to see the colored vision or as well as the black and white vision. About that we will be studying in the next class. Now you listen here. This yellow spot means it is being present here in this region. It's a covered region, okay. And here large number of photoreceptors are being present. Now next part is the blind spot. From the name itself it is clear. In that spot the vision is not possible because the photoreceptors are absent in that spot. That is here, this spot. It is known as to be as the blind spot where the photoreceptors are absent. In that spot the vision is not possible. From there our optic nerve starts and this nerve will be passing to our brain and gives the signals for the vision. Is this clear for all? So from where the optic nerve is starting? From the blind spot where the vision is not possible. From there the optic nerve starts. This is the optic nerve which will be connected to our brain and it will help in the vision. So is this clear for all? Now we had studied different layers of our eyes. In that first one is sclera layer and the second one is, sclera is the outer layer. Second one is choroid layer. Choroid layer means it is the middle layer. And the final one is retina layer. Retina layer means it is the innermost layer of our eyes. Okay, sclera layer consists of two parts. Which are they? Tell me which are the two parts of sclera layer. It is one is cornea and next one is conjunctiva. Then choroid layer, middle layer consists again of two parts. Which are they? Iris and pupil. Now when we move to the third layer, retina, it again consists of two parts. Which are they? Yellow spot and blind spot. Is this clear for all? Any doubt from this topic? This is very important topic, okay? No doubts. Okay, now we will be moving to an activity. Okay, now we had seen in my hand a structure of eyes, is it? It's a made one. When we cut our eyes to two parts, we can see like this the structure of our eyes. Okay. Now you have told me that you understood about the different layers and parts of our eyes. Now you should tell me which are the different layers and which are the different parts of our eyes. Is this clear? I will ask you one by one. Okay. Which is this layer? Please rewind my class in your brain, okay? Then you will be getting that. I had told you the outer layer of our eyes is known as, we had studied about three layers. So outer layer of our eyes is known as to be as, which is the first layer? It is sclera. Okay, sclera layer. Now, which is the second layer of our eyes? Which is the second layer after sclera? Which is the second layer? It is, yes, very good, choroid layer. Now, which is the third layer? What's the name of the third layer of our eyes? This is the third layer. What's the name? Yes, it is retina. So you understood that first layer is sclera, second one is choroid and the third one is retina layer. And I had told you what's the name of the vessel which is being connected to our brain and helps in vision? Yes, it is optic nerve. Very good. So in this region, which is the optic nerve? Yes, this region is known as to be as the optic nerve. Okay, here itself we can see the blind spot, and here this area which is not being given colored, it is known as to be as the yellow spot. Okay, so first layer is sclera, second layer is choroid and third layer is retina. And I had told you that the sclera again consists of two parts. Which are they? Yes, very good. In that first one is sclera again consists of two parts. In that, which is the first one? It is cornea. So this outer region which is being bulged out, it is known as a cornea layer. Okay. Now one more part I had told you sclera consists of, that is conjunctiva. Conjunctiva also helps in the protection of the sclera layer. So which is the conjunctiva region? This is known as to be as the outer region. So this is known as to be as the conjunctiva. Okay, is this much clear for all? So in today's class, we had studied about the different parts or layers of our eyes. First we had studied about different parts which helps in the protection of our eyes. Now it is about different layers of our eyes and its detailing and what's the function of it. Is this much clear? Any doubt in any of the topics? Okay, very good. So when you come tomorrow, you all should read this topic very clearly. Definitely I will ask you the questions from this topic. And dear children, one more work. And in a science diary, you all should draw the structure of our eyes with different parts mentioned. Is this clear?